This game between Wesley So and Alexey Sarana. Alexey Sarana has also defeated Magnus Carlsen in the past. This game is a brilliant. Is one of the most brilliant games today. I mean, the Vidit's game was brilliant, but this game had so many rich ideas, and it's an exciting game. So let us go through the opening to get that position where Alexey Sarana handled everything with extreme precision. So it was in English, which transposed to a Queen's Gambit. Decline. Now exchange on d5, and now bishop g5, bishop b4, and e3. And we have bishop f4, bishop d3, c5. So this is an interesting moment. A nice choice by Alexis Arana. So the point is, after takes, he does not take back. He's not wasting a tempo there. He just plays knight c6, allowing bishop d6. So I believe Wesley didn't know this, maybe was not familiar with this line. So this actually looks nice for white, but actually black is fine because black is going to play b6 soon, and you can't take because piece hangs. So knight e2 and d4 is in the air, so he had to bring out the piece and get ready to castle. Now b6, and this is where he takes the advantage. Like the black player Sarana, Alexis Sarana, takes a little bit of advantage here. Look at the nice pawns control in the center, and d4 is coming. White has to castle here, yeah. And now queen d6, rook c1, a6, bishop back, and knight e5. Knight a4, attacking c5, but then takes, and rook c8. Everything is in control for black. And here bishop a8, a nice move, keeping the bishop long range piece. This is a monster now. Because once black gets d4, which he will get, that bishop will be good along with the queen. So knight g3, and here d4 came. Takes, queen d3, takes. Very few pieces left on the board. And here apparently there's this nice move, knight d7, preparing queen d7, queen d5, and knight e5. But knight g4 is a more active human move, which he plays. Here, Wesley So plays queen f5. Queen f5, knight went back. So sort of losing a tempo. Knight c5, h5. So Alexei Sarana found some play there with h5. He's preparing h4. And Wesley played d4, ignoring h4. That was his mistake. He had to play queen g5. That's one option to stop h4. He had to respect this h4 idea. Queen g5 or knight f1 to make h4 less stingy. So b4, and now h4 comes with the threat knight f1. Here g6, kicking the queen away. And now the queen is free to go to d5, but f3 will come. So he brings in reinforcements. He brings knight to h5. There is a tactical shot in this position. That is bishop takes g2. The point being, after queen takes queen d5, there's a fork in the next one. I mean, whichever way, pawn f3 or king h1, king g1. Queen g5 is a fork that wins a rook. So that was possible. Maybe Sarana didn't see that. He played knight h5. It's also a very active move. This looks so dangerous, right? The bishop, queen, rook, just with four pieces, but white's king is alone. Material is equal though, but this monster. Now, queen takes a6. So this is where the beauty of this game lies. Even after the exchange of queens, the attack is still there. Just unbelievable. The bishop, knight, pawn, and rook. It's like the queen got replaced by this pawn, and the attack is still there. G2 is hanging. You can't play G3 because of mate. It's a one move mate. And knight E2 is a threat. So knight C7 was chosen by So. I mean, what other option does he have? If he doesn't go active, knight E2 is anyway coming. And knight G2 is also coming. Bishop G2. Everything is falling down on the king. So he goes knight C7, but now pawn H3. Another beautiful move. The plan for Wesley is if knight E2 and then takes, he'll also get the rook. But of course, Alexei Sarana is not going to do that. He plays a beautiful move, H3. Now, again, this would be mate. That's a nice mate over there. And Wesley So played knight G3. And here, pawn takes G2 by Sarana. And is there time to pick up the rook? No, then knight. Oh, wait. What happens? Oh, wait, knight H3 is mate. So you can't pick up the rook. So Wesley played knight takes bishop. And now the next move is the move of the day. The best move I have seen today in the World Cup. D3, the final move of the game. How does this finish the game? This is a very deep move. He played it with, wow, he played it so fast. It already planned it. The point being, what will white do? Let's say white plays rook d1, for example. Then just d2. This knight is so strong and this setup is going to stay here. All that is needed is a check. And you can't stop it. There's no knight e2, there's no rook takes. Just mate. And if you play knight c7, that seems to be the better idea, na? Still d2. If you take the rook, then promotion here. And rook e1 is coming. So after d3, there's just no defense. What a beautiful game. Like here. Because here, normally you would think the attack is over. Knight f4, threatening everything. What would have happened if you played a quiet move? Let's say h3. Is bishop g2 the... Oh, then knight e... Oh, wait, the rook is hanging. We had to save the rook. What if rook d1? Wait, after knight f4. What if rook d1? Is there any line where a bishop takes g2 or knight g2 comes? Okay, bishop g2 is possible, h3 is possible, knight e2, everything is... Yeah, knight e2 king moves and then h3. Just killer. And if f3, knight f4. Again threatening this. Wow, this is just no defense for Wesley. So where did Wesley actually go wrong? Yeah, this was the point where Wesley went wrong. h4 was too strong to ignore. And that's why Wesley is in a must-win situation. Second game, he has to win if he wants to go to the tiebreak. Otherwise, it's time to go home.